name's Ian. I'm with GuitarLessonsReview.com. What I want to do for you here in the next few minutes is we're going to walk you through Learn and Master Guitar. It's what I feel is the best guitar lesson DVD, self-study course available on the web. But I'm going to give you an overview of why I think that and show you some of the features and the benefits that this program offers. So we'll get right into it. The course I've got here, this is the 10 DVD version. There's now a 20 DVD version available, but when I got this course, it was only 10. The new 20 DVD version has the initial 10 discs that are in this course, plus 10 additional DVDs, which offer some bonus workshop and exercises that you can get. Knowing the quality of this, I would suggest that those extra 10 discs are well worth it. This course sells for $119, I think now, and the expanded edition is $149. So for the extra $30, it's probably worth it. Opening it up here, you've got there's 10 lesson DVDs, 5 jam CDs. On each lesson DVD, there's 2 sessions, and each session covers a different area. A session can vary from about 20 to 30 minutes, and then when you pop the DVD into your DVD player, the session is further subdivided into subtopics within that session. I'll show you that in a second when I pop a DVD in my player here. Along with that is the lesson book. The lesson book sort of goes hand in hand with the DVD lessons. This, tied with the DVDs, is great because you watch your DVD session, or you watch it in snippets depending on how you want to do. You'll see in the video example I give in a second here. It's the subtopics. You don't have to watch the whole video lesson at once. You can watch different subtopics. You tie that into this lesson book, which is divided into 20 separate sessions. Each session relates to one of the particular sessions on the DVD. These jam-along CDs, which are in the box here, those jam CDs they're referenced in the lesson book. So what happens is you do your lesson, let's say you're in session 7. You do your session 7, you watch it, you refer to session 7 in the lesson book, and the practice songs say, refer to jam CD 2, track 16 for this song. So you grab your jam CD number 2, you put it in your CD player, track 17, and it's a full band track to the particular song you're practicing in the lesson book right then, which is pretty cool because it really spices up the same old songs that we normally use when we're learning to play guitar. That's a quick overview of the course and what it is, how you use it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go give you a quick overview of the actual DVD screen, how that works. We're going to take a look at the lesson book as well inside and how that relates to the actual lessons. Okay, so here we've got the main menu screen on one of the Learn and Master Guitar DVDs. This is how all the DVDs are set up. Like I mentioned, there's 2 sessions on each DVD. Very professional looking, easy to understand. Now we're going to go into session 7 here so I can show you. What's neat about this is, okay, so there's 20 sessions on the whole program, but each session is then further subdivided into particular new techniques and skills that you need to learn, right? So you don't necessarily have to watch a whole lesson all the way through. For instance, here we've got bar chords, half steps and whole steps, notes on the 6th string. I won't go through them all. Session 7 continued down here. This is just on my home DVD player, so I'm using the remote here. You can't actually see me, but so let's go into this, the major scale, and I'll show you a quick little snippet of it. So I was watching this, the other day, that's why I chose this disc. We click here, and here comes Steve.
Welcome to our How Music Works section. Learning a little bit about music and a little bit how music fits together is one of the most important skills that you can learn as a guitar player. Some may be thinking, gosh, just teach me a couple of chords and I'm ready to go. Well, that's maybe the learn part of the Learn and Master Guitar, but the part of when you get into the master part of it.
So I'll just jump ahead here a little bit. This is the idea of basically how all the videos are, but if we jump ahead a little bit here, you'll see, we've got close-ups here. This is a great way here how oftentimes they'll show it in this format where, it shows Steve's head on the side, and then it's talking about particular bullet points that you need to remember that he's refreshing on. Also, sometimes in these situations, what they'll do is there'll be a picture or an image or something like that that shows up. Possibly it's music, possibly it's fingering for a chord, and that helps out with what it's doing. So this is an overview of how the DVDs look. I wanted to show this to you so you had an idea of how it works. Now I'm going to give you a close-up of the book itself so that you can see what's in the lesson book. Okay, so here we've got the lesson book for Learn to Master Guitar. Just really quickly, I wanted to show you how it's set up. You know, we were just looking at, I think it was session 7 there, so let's find session 7 in the book here. You'll see, here's how they've got the sessions are set up. So you can see that, I'll pull this a little closer for you. Session 6 is minor, 7th, and suspended chords, and it suggests 2 weeks to manage these concepts. And here you'll see on the page it has particular chords they want you to memorize, then the music, some strumming exercises, practicing chords in the key of G, key of D. So here we'll get ahead here to what I actually wanted to show you. So session 7, this is the particular one that we were just looking at in the video clip. So this section here corresponds exactly to that lesson that we just were looking at in the previous part of the video. So after you'd watch that whole lesson, you'd come and you'd look at this, and it talks about the bar chords on the 6th string, like we saw in the breakdown of that lesson, major scales, and then here there's a couple of sample tunes you'd work with, and this is the box that right here, if you can see this. So it's Jam Along CD2, track 17, 18, and 19, Home on the Range. That's the particular song. So you would pop in Jam Along CD2 and you choose how quickly you want to play it. 17 is the slow version, 18 is the medium version, 19 is the fast version. And you can practice along this song with the Jam CD, which makes practicing just a whole lot more fun. So the whole book, like I say, it's separated into sessions. There's no filler in here. It's all great material. You could learn a lot just from this book, but the lesson book, the DVD videos are really the meat and potatoes of the program, but you know, the lesson book that they put together is great. It's very thorough, great reference material as you progress as a guitarist, and I think it's the second strongest part of this whole program. So compared to any other DVD course or home study course I've seen, this book is probably the best put together. So we'll end up the rest of this review here in just a second. Okay, so we've seen the lesson book up close. We saw some of the DVDs up close. Just going to set that back there. You know, this course it's been really well designed from a standpoint of the lesson plan integrates really well with the lesson book, and it builds on, you know, session 4, builds on session 7, builds on session 6. So you'll learn things in the right order. So not just learning guitar, but mastering guitar, as they say in the title of this course, is really possible. You know, if you're a beginner though, and your main interest is wanting to learn how to play a few tunes, learn, you know, the open chords, major, minors, a few bar chords, Learn to Master Guitar is going to do that for you. One thing you want to keep in mind though is that you probably won't go through all the sessions at once. You'll probably get to session 6 or 7 and realize that you're able to play some of those tunes that you really wanted to play, which is why you want to learn to play guitar in the first place, and you may not go past that. It's not a reason not to buy this course, in my opinion, because the other programs I've looked at out there, they don't offer as straightforward a process to teach you basic guitar skills. So in saying that, if you're someone who wants to master guitar, or if you've got, you know, big expectations for becoming a great guitar player, it takes commitment. You know, this course is great, and I know a lot of websites and videos here promote this course as the be-all end-all, and I'm kind of doing that as well here because I do think it is a good course. But it's not easy. You know, it's easy to understand, it's easy to follow, but you still need to have the discipline and the want to, you know, practice daily and spend 30 minutes on the things that they teach you. Watch the videos, you know. If you have to, something I haven't talked about yet, but I'll mention in a second, is their online support form. Learn to Master Guitar has an online support form that you get unlimited access to when you purchase their product. So this course here, Learn to Master Guitar, it's got everything you need to become a great guitar player. You just need to add the work and the practice. It'll work for you. Learn to Master Guitar offers a 60-day satisfaction guarantee. So if you get this, get it home, work with it for a couple weeks. If you're not really satisfied with it, you can request a refund within 60 days after purchasing, and they'll give you a full refund. If you're serious about guitar, I would strongly urge you give this a shot. You know, it's $150. Order a copy of Learn to Master Guitar. It could be strumming tunes you never thought you'd strum before. So good luck to you. I'm glad you took the time to watch this. Again, my name's Ian with GuitarLessonsReview.com. Cheers.